Hello, everybody, and welcome into the program. We are with our CEO, General Manager Britt Dye, as we have our monthly chat to talk about what's going on at Fayetteville Public Utilities. Good morning, Britt.
Morning, Don.
How's it going?
Great.
Good, good. We are a busy time of year for us. Got a lot going on this week, and we want to talk about something that we've seen a lot of cable boxes coming into the building here in the last month.
Yes, we have, because the customers are very informed about the last day for cables, the end of this month actually, because today's first day of December.
That's
so
right.
through the 31st, and then please do turn all their equipment in that's actually cable, not internet. If you're going to keep internet voice over IP, all we need is a remote and boxes, those kinds of things. And because if you don't turn them in, then they get added to your bill. And don't disconnect thinking we know that you've disconnected, and gone with another customer if you don't notify us. So, please do that as well.
And we hope our customers stay with the internet. We have a very good internet system, and we have good service, which I think that's no one else can even compete with that part.
That's correct. Our internet, we treat internet and cable right now or voice over IP just like we do a power outage. If you call in, you got power out, or if we notice it on our advanced meter infrastructure, we're going to respond if you need us to respond that night on the internet or voice over IP to get your problem resolved.
And that's hard to beat. And we appreciate all of our customers. We appreciate all the folks who still watch us on Channel 6 all the way through the end of this month. But we'll still have these programs and programs like this on our website. You'll see it on our website and plus on our YouTube channel. So all you have to do is get on there and subscribe. It'll let you know whenever we do have a show like this. This one here is actually going live to Facebook. We're going to continue doing that. Like we're going to have the Christmas parade and different things like that. It's live. We'll continue more of those, including the Alderman meeting. We're planning on continuing that. So a lot of things just to change the way people are viewing it, but we're going to continue doing what we're doing and looking forward to the future for sure.
Yes, we are. And as you said, we'll be shooting live on the Christmas parade for Saturday.
Right.
I think that'll be something really great this year, because we've all been kind of set back with the pandemic, and believe it'll be a big turnout. Supposed to be a beautiful day, and if it don't rain, and so we're there to support that and have a good time.
For the first year in many years, I guess, in the whole time I've been here, we're going to have a float in there.
We're going to have a float. It's been several years since we had a float, and but the employees with the leadership of Devin Milstead, she's going to come in and she come up with the idea of doing this. So she's going to be in charge, and she's been really getting everybody involved and participating to build the float. And we've had a lot of employees just tickled to death, can't wait till Saturday. And we're not competitive or anything like that within the departments here, but we just want to do something good and show support for the community.
Well, you're going to have a truck in there as well, lit up pretty nicely. And, we have some great trucks. There's a lot of trucks in the parade, from fire trucks to wreckers. But this year we're going to have a line truck. Yeah,
we're going to have a digger truck, actually, that's going to be pulling the trailer that's supposed to look like an old-fashioned Western wagon. And, it took a lot of thought to be put in that in time to get that done with reels and all that kind of stuff. But we're excited about it, but the truck as well, we're going to have a lot of lights. And I don't know if we can outperform Mr. Bill Stovall's out there with all his lights, but,
right.
Because he's lit up pretty good in the parade, and everybody's always looking forward to his equipment that he's got in the parade. So we'll just see how it turns out.
We're just adding to the excitement of the Christmas parade, and we're looking forward to that. And that will be Saturday at 5 o'clock, and so that's when it'll actually be starting. And you know how that is. It takes a while for it to get down through there. And so anyway, we're looking forward to that for sure.
We got Miss Lucy Carter and Lucy Williams, I guess now,
That's
but
right.
Miss Carolyn Denton, she'll be there, and helping us announce everything as they come through, and we won't try to mess it up too bad, but
right.
We'll do the best we can.
Yeah, it takes a lot of concentration with that much noise going through. So Britt will also be our MC for that as well. We're looking forward to that on Saturday. One thing too, Britt, that we've been talking, and we're doing a little marketing plug on trying to get people to update their information to their utility bill. Explain the importance of that.
Well, if we have a problem with a customer and we don't have your right contact information. If we really need to get a hold of you for a reason, with all the alarms that we got coming in, like on the advanced meter infrastructure, you know, where you're supposed to have 240 volts coming in, and we only show 110 here at the office. Or if you got a big excessive leak on the water side, for example, if we can't get a hold of you, we could save you a lot of trouble and expense if we can get your contact information correct, and we can give you a call and say, hey, you know, it looks like we got something going on there. You might want to check it out, because you could be out of town. You could be some people, you know, they end up in the hospital, which we don't know, and we don't want things to happen like that. But correct information is very, very, very important now with the information that we got coming in from the customer side, that we can help you out tremendously, and it'd be less costly to you if we can get a hold of you.
Well, let's segue right into something that's not on our notes, the red flag policy. How important it is, you know, for like my mother's bill and that kind of thing, about everybody just can't go in and find out information and the reasons behind the red flag.
That is correct. You know, our policy, the red flag policy, is that we try to protect our customers the best that we can. We try not to even touch a credit card or anything like that, you know, because of privacy issues. But on your account, if you're the only name on the account, and you have a son, daughter, brother, sister, mother, father that calls in here and wants to discuss your account, we have not got the right to discuss your information with family members, cousins, anything like that. But
unless they're on
the account.
And what's the process of them getting on there to help the family out?
The name that's on the account needs to call and verify, you know, who you're putting on the account. Then we'll add that name to the account with contact information, so we can talk to them if they call in here. Because, you know, sometimes you have elderly parents, and people don't realize this, and then you want to call in and discuss their account, and really and truly, we're not supposed to discuss it with you.
That's right. So it's very important to take care of that. We talk about that from time to time, and that's a really good explanation to explain to folks that, you know, you want to try to be able to, you know, get the name on the bill that needs to come in and to discuss it.
Well, it's really changed. You know, scamming is you know, it's out there. It's getting worse. Cybersecurity, all that kind of stuff is increased tremendously, of getting hacked into. So we're trying to do everything we can to protect the customer, and sometimes customers don't understand that. But you know, that's the way we have to do, because if we give out information or things like that with no permission, then something happens, and then you know, we got a problem, and we don't want that to happen.
You will be seeing a bill insert on that. That'll remind you when it comes in. All you have to do is call in here to get that in there, or email the customer service your update contact information. Very, very important. You will see that on the back of the Tennessee magazine, correct, Miriam, I think, and then also it will be in the bill as well. So, all right, Britt, let's move on to, as it's been cold in the mornings, we know that's going to increase some of the electric bills for sure, and gas bills and that kind of thing. So I want to talk about some of the things, way people can pay. Levelized billing is one of those.
Levelized billing, you know, that helps out tremendously for people that's on fixed income, you know, bank draft, those kinds of things, and you can go over that some more. But, you know, the most important thing is right now we're going into the winter months, and with going into the winter months, TVA's got a different rate for winter months, because, you know, there's 3 different sets of rates. You got winter rates, transition rates, and then you got summer rates. So right now we're in winter rate time, and, you know, they're predicting it to be a little colder. It has been a little colder, but, you know, we're also talking about natural gas rates. And if you've been watching the news lately, you know, we're at $80 a barrel now for oil, and that was that's been since 2014. We haven't had a gas rate increase since 2014. We hope we can just be able to keep it where it's at, but I can't promise that either, because the gas market is so volatile.
Right.
And right now, the latest I read, that they're talking about a barrel of oil could get to anywhere from $120 to $150 a barrel. You know, if that's the case, you know, we're all going to be hurting. So
that's true. That's true. Well, one other thing too, you know, like he mentioned bank draft. You can do it that way. Also, we have Smart Hub app. The Smart Hub app, you can check your usage that way, and you can keep an eye on things and pay through there. And so we have a lot of ways to pay. It's going to be a busy holiday month for folks. If you want to look into those ways, that's a good way to do it. Also, on some energy saving things, you can go to Energy Right. There's some really neat, pretty LED Christmas lights. I kind of like those.
Yeah, well, everything, today, new technology is going to LEDs. And, you can see some of that is what we're installing the new lights out the Huntsville Highway and the bypass. And waiting on more material to come in to get back to work on the Huntsville Highway. But right now, material expenses, it's just way out there on delivery times.
Yeah, for sure. And you mentioned that. You talk about that a good bit, but, you just have to be thinking more ahead than you normally do in this situation.
Well, we try to be prepared because, with the winter months, you got a possibility of having ice storms. But that's not to say that you won't have stormy weather either, because I remember one New Year's Eve night, it was so stormy and there was tornadoes everywhere. But, we hope we don't have none of that. But, you try to have enough material, but right now material is very, very hard to come by. We have been ordering over a year now of trying to get ahead in the warehouse. I mean, our warehouse has got more items than it's had in a very, very long time on all the utilities. But, there's still that you're probably not going to have something like transformers right now are anywhere from 52 to 64 weeks out. Mm-hmm. Poles are several weeks out. Small material is several months out as well. And, it's difficult trying to deal with this because it's not something you can control. Yes. Usually we can call and get an order and it'd be here 2-3 weeks. But now you can't even get a quote from some of these vendors that we used to get quotes from to get some material in here.
Yeah, definitely times changing for sure. And in your case, you're not thinking about just what you need. You're thinking about what you might have to have in case of a storm.
That's correct. We've been we get calls on street lights being out and those kinds of things, but we have material on order for the last 6 to 7 months to try to prepare street lights. And, the repairing part of the street lights, we're waiting on that material. Like photocell, something simple as a photocell that makes them come on and off. I mean, that is many weeks out on delivery, but it's not something that we're just now trying to get. We tried to get material, 6-7 months ago. Like I said, this time last year, we was already working on trying to get additional material.
Wow. Well, Britt, I know this is something you have here. Phyllis Counts from our county clerk gave us loaned us this, so it could be on your car. But anyway, you've got a couple of vehicles with this tag on it there, a lineman tag.
Yeah, we do. And what the Tennessee lineman tag, the money that goes into these tags is for the fallen. We call it the fallen. If you have a lineman that got burnt or anybody like that's got hurt on the electric side, or for their families, sometimes, if you get burnt on doing electrical work, it's usually severe or it's fatality, and that money goes to help those families and those that's going through the burn centers and those kinds of things. We really don't even like talking about it because we really don't want to see it happen, but normally, it's one of the top 10 highest emergency type job situations, that you can get hurt, and we really strongly support that.
I did not know that's what the extra money went for. It's a little bit more, but it's a beautiful tag, and it supports what Britt was talking about there. That is really, really neat, and that is good. You can get these on your tag. You can get these at the county clerk's office, and we appreciate that. That's a nice tag. Also, we have this tag out for the natural gas tag. This is Natural Gas Fuels Tennessee. They have 200, according to Phyllis Counts, they have 234 of these. These are what you pre-order. If you pre-order these, they got to get 1,000. They got 234. They got to get 1,000 by June, and she feels like they'll get that. Once they have 1,000, they will go to print. So we're going to have 2 tags there, the lineman tag and this one, and I know you're really proud of that, Britt, because I think you got a vehicle or 2 with that on there.
I do, and with the gas, when it comes out, we'll have some support there as well. But the Tennessee Gas Association, those funds go toward the scholarship money.
Oh, okay.
To give to students and those kinds of things. That's what that money's for.
Very good. Well, that's something you can contact the county clerk's office and get that on order and get you one of those tags for sure. All right, let's see. Well, we've been doing some things, Britt, at the schools. You're all about the young folks. We actually been talking to the juniors at RCA, Fayetteville High School, and Lincoln County High School about the short story writing contest this year. Last year or so, we hadn't been to the Washington Youth Tour, but they're going to try to go this year because of COVID. Hopefully, with all the people having their shots and things like that, they'll be able to go, and so we're working on that. So if you see well, we're actually doing those virtual, actually doing them from the office, so that's pretty good. So still trying to social distance and do what we got to do to take care of things. Let's see. Well, the free fall light up ended, but you can still get your pilot light lit if it went out for some reason. But there's just a charge on that. Right?
That is correct. After hours, during hours, we try to get a big start on that to get it done. That's the reason we went to the different direction, and it's helped out a whole lot because we get a lot of light ups during those 2 months that we offer that, and it's really paid off.
Absolutely. And if you pilot lights out, we want it, and you can't get it lit. We want to help you with that, but it's just a service fee on that, and we appreciate our customers working with us there. One thing I know we're real proud of, we're doing really good with this Harvest of Hope. The canned foods are coming in. We want to let everybody know it's going on now. All you got to do is bring your canned food items into the office, and, man, it's just amazing. We've already got a load at the warehouse already.
Yeah, we got it coming in, and actually I was going out the side door, and a lady had stopped and said she was here to deliver the food, and I opened up her back door and unloaded her car, and so anything will help. We try to get it out to the folks that really need it. So bring everything you can if you can.
That's right. Gerald's will bring the groceries to the car for you, and we'll bring them from the car into the building.
Absolutely.
So,
whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. We appreciate that, and that's going on now. It's canned foods, non-perishable food items. Bring them to our lobbies, and we'll take that to Good Samaritan, and Good Samaritan will distribute those later on this month. Christmas time is coming. As December 1st, you mentioned, we will be closed on Thursday, December the 23rd, and Friday, December the 24th. Girls, y'all want to check that? Y'all good? They didn't check that? Because usually when I give a date, it's wrong.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we're good for that. Anything else you want to say before we go?
Well, I appreciate all of our customers being patient with us through these times, and, the times have changed. What's most concerning thing is how much more technology is going to change, and it is definitely going to keep changing. We have more people working from home. We're trying to keep requiring more internet speeds as we progress by, extending our services out into the county. And then, but technology is the direction that everything's going, so we all have to get prepared for that because it's going to be more and more every day. And we're all going to have to change more than what we ever changed before in the future. So we're going to stay on top of that. Cybersecurity is a big deal these days. Not that it hasn't been, but it's more than ever now. And so just be careful with everything you're doing. Be sure you don't get hacked or scammed or those kinds of things. Because holidays, Christmas, New Year's, all that starts coming out again as far as people getting scammed and hacked into. So if there's any way that we can help you, again, I do appreciate our customers. I appreciate our employees of doing the job that they do, and we're here to serve you.
Absolutely. We appreciate our customers. We appreciate what you do for us every day. And we'll let you know the Tennessee Magazine will be coming to your mailbox soon. If you don't get a Tennessee Magazine, let us know. But if you get multiples, please let us know about that too. So we just want to send out one to save money. So you can call in 433-1522, and we will take care of that for you as well. Britt, we appreciate it. We're getting ready next time. I don't know if next time I'll see you it'll be 2022, but maybe we'll get in December and talk before let everybody know about how the whole year was. We can go take a look back at the whole year.
Look forward to that. We've accomplished a lot this year, and it's been hard in some ways of material, construction, those kinds of things. People out with COVID. We went through that, and might still have to keep continuing to go through that. If they got a new virus out, so we'll see how we're going to have to handle that too with the new laws that could be coming down on mandating things of getting vaccinated, and so got a lot of things to think about. But we're going to try to do the right thing and serve you as good as we can. Absolutely. Thank you very much. Our guest today has been our CEO, General Manager Britt Dye from Fayetteville Public Utilities. We're coming to you from the Fayetteville Public Utilities studios. We appreciate you watching all these years. We appreciate our customers who've been on our cable
And we will see you back in here again, right here on YouTube and on Channel 6 here at Fayetteville Public Utilities.